Have you ever wondered why some food pairings just work? It's like there's a magical connection that makes certain combinations irresistible, like peanut butter and jelly or burgers and fries. These classic pairings have stood the test of time, becoming staples in our diets. Then there's the other side of the coin food combinations that make you scratch your head and say, huh, really? These are the pairings that defy logic and challenge our taste buds. Those are the ones that pique my interest, the ones that send me on a global quest to unravel the mysteries of the palate. From bustling markets to hidden eateries, I seek out the unexpected. As someone who's made a career out of eating the unusual, I'm always on the lookout for those combinations that challenge my taste buds and expand my culinary horizons. It's a journey of discovery, one bite at a time. Join me as we journey across the globe, taking on some of the world's most unusual food pairings. From the savory to the sweet, the familiar to the bizarre, there's always something new to try. Get ready for a wild ride because things are about to get delicious. We'll dive into the stories behind these unique pairings and meet the people who create them. I can't wait to share my experiences and, hopefully, inspire you to step outside your comfort zone and try something new. Whether it's a twist on a classic or a completely new creation, there's a world of flavors waiting to be explored. You never know, you might just discover your next favorite food pairing. So grab your fork and join me on this culinary adventure. Let's taste the world together. Our first stop takes us to the heartland of America, where a seemingly strange but surprisingly popular combination reigns supreme: the peanut butter and pickle sandwich. This quirky creation has been a staple in many American households for decades, often passed down through generations as a beloved, albeit unconventional treat. I know what you're thinking: sweet and salty, crunchy and tangy. It sounds like a culinary contradiction, a pairing that shouldn't work. Yet it does, and it does so spectacularly. It sounds like a recipe for disaster, right? But trust me on this one. The combination of flavors and textures is nothing short of magical. It's a sandwich that defies expectations and challenges your taste buds in the best way possible. The first bite is a revelation. As you sink your teeth into the soft bread, you're met with the creamy richness of the peanut butter, followed by the crisp, tangy bite of the pickle. The creamy peanut butter, the crunchy pickle, the soft bread. It all comes together in perfect harmony. Each bite offers a delightful contrast of flavors and textures that keeps you coming back for more. The sweetness of the peanut butter is balanced by the tanginess of the pickle, creating a flavor explosion that will leave you wanting more. It's a taste sensation that surprises and delights with every mouthful. Who knew something so simple could be so incredibly delicious? This sandwich is a perfect example of how sometimes the most unexpected combinations can result in the most extraordinary culinary experiences. This American enigma is a testament to the power of unexpected flavor combinations. It reminds us to keep an open mind and be willing to try new things, because you never know when you might discover your next favorite food. Next, we travel south to Mexico, a country known for its vibrant flavors and bold culinary creations. Here, we encounter a pairing that's as unexpected as it is delightful: mango with chili powder. Imagine biting into a juicy, ripe mango, its sweetness bursting in your mouth. Now add a sprinkle of chili powder to the mix, a touch of heat to complement the sweetness. That's what this iconic Mexican snack is all about. The heat of the chili powder doesn't overpower the mango. It enhances it. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's refreshing, a true fiesta for your taste buds. Section 4. Fish and chips. With gravy? A British conundrum. Our final destination takes us across the pond to the United Kingdom, where we encounter a culinary combination that often raises eyebrows: fish and chips. With gravy. Now, I know what you're thinking: gravy on fish and chips. It might seem like an odd pairing, but this unique twist has a surprisingly loyal following. It might sound a bit strange at first, but hear me out. The British have a long-standing love affair with gravy, and it's not just for their Sunday roasts. The British love their gravy, and for good reason. This rich, savory sauce has the power to elevate any meal, adding a depth of flavor that is hard to resist. It adds a rich, savory depth to any dish. Imagine the warm, velvety gravy cascading over the crispy batter of the fish and the fluffy interior of the chips. And when paired with crispy golden fish and fluffy chips, it creates a symphony of flavors and textures that is both comforting and satisfying. The contrast between the crunch of the fish and the smoothness of the gravy is simply delightful. The gravy brings all the elements together, creating a cohesive and utterly delicious dish. It's a culinary experience that surprises and delights the palate. It's a British classic for a reason. So next time you find yourself in a British pub, don't hesitate to try this intriguing combination. You might just find a new favorite way to enjoy fish and chips. Section 5. The joy of culinary exploration. Traveling the world and experiencing new cultures through their cuisine is a privilege I cherish. It's about more than just the food itself. It's about the stories behind the dishes, the traditions they represent, and the connections they forge. So the next time you're feeling adventurous, I encourage you to step outside your culinary comfort zone and try something new. You might be surprised at what you discover.